Hey, Margaret Lynch here, author of Tapping into Wealth, and this video is for you if you have a boom and bust cycle in your money. So if you're the type of person who's created large sums of money and then found a way to get rid of it all, or somehow circumstances conspired to make all of your money disappear and bring you back to a state of scarcity, maybe panic, fear, frustration, anger in your money, and a situation that reminded you very much of how it was when you were young. So in the chapter on your earliest money paradigm, I focused a lot of the tapping scripts in the chapter on the vow of loyalty. When you look back at your earliest paradigm and you see your parents, and there's a lot of compassion for how hard your parents worked, and you really feel that vow of loyalty. Well, this tapping video is really going to be for the opposite. It's when you look back at your picture of your parents and there is one parent or both parents that you feel this huge energy pushing against. I vowed never to be like you, and I vowed never to have this scarcity or this struggle or this poverty that you had. What you're tuning into is more the vow of rebellion, and we have the vow of loyalty and rebellion at the same time, and it causes us to fight against our family's paradigm, trying to prove that we're nothing like our parents. But then we will cycle into situations that suddenly take us all the way back down, and that creates the boom and the bust. We don't want you to have that in your money at all anymore. But to clear that, we've got to do some really hard work. So fasten your seatbelt and be willing to have some faith in me right now that I'm going to walk you down a path that's going to be powerful for you, even though it might be kind of hard to look at and even say the words in the tapping. So here's how it works. When you made a vow against one of your parents or against the reality that they lived, it simply means that you will spend time striving to bust out and beyond of the paradigm they set, yet somehow you will have to create a situation that brings the battle right back in front of you. And situation turns, circumstances conspire, you come right back to the reality that your parents lived. And you look at that reality and you say, oh my God, how can this be? I swore I'd never be like this, and now here I am. So what I want you to do is to take a deep breath, close your eyes, tune back into your earliest money paradigm, seeing your parents there with you, and really tune into the parent that you have a lot of anger against, a lot of rebellion, a lot of I vowed never to be like you. And I want us to do some tapping to release some of that battle so you don't have to keep playing it out in your life. So we're going to jump right into the tapping points, okay? So tapping along with me, saying what I say. There they are, my parents. And I feel the anger and the frustration. And I'm not going to let that go. My justified anger at my parents, or maybe one of my parents, and that burning vow that I have to never be like that. It makes me crazy when I think of how they were. I hated how they were. I suffered because of it. And I am not letting this go because I am right. On some level, I am still in battle with this parent or both and the way they did it. And all that battle energy means I create battles. And I've had battles in my money. And I don't like it. So I'm just going to honor all of my anger and rage and push against my parents' way. I don't want to be anything like you. I honor that energy. And I'm open now to starting to let it go. This battle in the past, I have kept it alive in my money. And it's a cycle I don't want to repeat. As I let go of this old battle, not saying I forgive them or that it was okay. I might need some work to get there, but I'm open to letting it go so that I can be free to create my money. For me, for my reasons, for positive, good reasons, not just to prove or push against the way my parents did it. Creating my money in battle with my parents has led me to creating battles. I'm open to letting go of my need of battling my parents in the past so I can create money in the present that is mine, that is positive, that I get to keep and manage in a way that serves me. I'm open to blessing and letting go of all this energy of battle that's played out in my money. Letting it lift off and unwind and let go of the way I earn and manage and handle massive amounts of wealth every day. That feels much better. And I free myself now to a whole new way for me to create money. Okay, and take a nice deep breath. Now, you may have to do that tapping round again. If you close your eyes right now and you look back at your earlier situation and you still feel the anger and you still feel like there's some evidence there that's coming up that's saying, yeah, but I would let this go, but it just means that you can do some more specific tapping about all of the things that you see in that picture. And the more that you do the tapping, the more that you voice your true and honest feelings, even though they don't sound good when they come out of your mouth, the more free you will get of the past, the more free you will get of this battle, and you won't have to recreate the boom and the bust in your money. You can just create the boom and manage the boom to support you the best. And that is what I love to teach people. Creating a wealthy life full of meaning and impact. You didn't hear battle in there, did you? This is Margaret Lynch, and I'll see you on the next video. That's right, we're going to go to battle in your money because you've been battling for too long, and it's time to stop. Power. Yeah, that's right. I was around in the 80s. I got the power. You got the power. Take the power back.